lady and gentlemen, welcome to the press conference. We have a massive game tomorrow against the Dominican Republic. That's the Reggae Girlz. They did very well on the weekend. Congratulations, Vin, Coach Vin, Blaine. Congrats, Vin. How are things in the camp?
Things vibrant, the Golden Girls are focused and ready.
Right. So we're going to go straight into it because I'm not in my normal location as you are seeing. So first question, anybody have a question, you can just go ahead and ask the coach.
All right, good afternoon. I'm going to go first. This is Karen Madden, TVJ Sports. I'm going to go first because I have another meeting that I need to join. Coach, how you doing? Good win in the Cayman Islands. The concern here in Jamaica, the biggest concern here based on reactions on social media is the fact that the team has to play this game at Sabina Park. I know it's something that you've responded to before, but, and we also know the reason why the game has been shifted to Sabina Park, but what is the feeling of the team? What's the feeling of the technical committee, the technical staff rather, as it relates to playing the game at Sabina Park that we know does not have the quality surface that we would get at the National Stadium?
Yes, Karen, it's a concern. It's a definite concern for us, but as it's, we have no choice, so we can get that get in the way of how we're going to approach the game. Both teams are going to be playing on the surface. We trained, we had 5 training sessions on it. I ensured that we did that because that's where we're going to be playing. It's not the ideal surface. I've expressed that already. But under the conditions that we were forced to play the game there, is something I have to I just accept it. The Reggae Boyz played there before in 2018, when they played against Antigua because of similar situations. So it's not something that was, I don't know if it could be avoided, but from my standpoint and my observation, we have to go with it.
Is that the only question?
All right, thanks, Coach. That's the only question. Well, let me, before I go, I'm not sure my cameraman asked you this last evening at the airport, but do you have any injury concerns going into tomorrow's crucial game?
Yeah, he did. I think he asked, but no, we have no concern. I guess it's just traveling after, playing a game on Saturday, but no, there's none. There are none right now.
All right, Coach. Thanks much, and all the best to you and the team.
Thanks much.
Hi, Earl. Can I please ask a question?
I'm sure you can go, Crystal.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Blaine. Congratulations on the latest victory. Other than results, what will it take to get the nation in full support of the team? We saw there against Cayman Islands that they pretty much showed out in their numbers. Seemed like it was split down the middle, 50-50 for the home side, and also surprisingly for Jamaica as well.
I think it was more 60-40 for Jamaica. But we have always had a good relationship with the Jamaicans that live in Cayman. From ever since I've been with the teams, they come out and support. And it's the same support I'm asking for our local fans to come out and support the girls. There's nothing much more you can do. We had concerns about it against Grenada that the fans weren't too pleased about, although they scored 6 goals. And the biggest concern was us could we overcome the goal difference? And we did. I think that alone, and I think the game was, it was a game that the crowd enjoyed. And I think the players themselves had put smiles on the players' face. They were happy. Just that alone, Crystal, should hopefully spur them to come and watch the game tomorrow evening.
Okay, one final question from me. I won't be long. We've seen over the recent camp that you are keen to reintegrate familiar faces into the squad. That being said, would you consider bringing Nicole McClure into the goalkeeping setup to help mentor Jameson and Schneider?
Well, at this point, that would not be my call. I can make a suggestion if I see fit. But then again, we have to look at the number of staff that we carry into the fold, because it comes at a cost. But it's not something I wouldn't consider, because she has been around the team and she was vital, you know, to their taking to the making it to the World Cup. So it could be a consideration, but not at the moment.
Thank you.
Take care, Chris, and thanks for the support.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for noticing.
Yeah, I did. I watched.
Okay, then. Thank you.
I watched the 5 substitutions.
To be fair, he did apologize. So in his defense,
I know he did. Right away. And I
thank you.
Control. Yes.
Thank you, Crystal. Anybody else with a question?
Coach,
Yeah, Sherdon.
Yeah. All right. The concern was that with the goal difference Dominic had, they would have maybe tried to play KJ. With that now being overturned, you guys having the advantage. What kind of tactic do you think they will come with? And how are you guys looking to enter the contest? Will it be laid back in terms of changes to the team from what we had in Cayman, or will it be same attacking firepower all the way?
Just about the same, without revealing much. You know, that the list will come out tomorrow, just before the game. But I don't see any changes, or if any changes, nothing much. As I said, Dominic has to concentrate on our top 5 attackers, which is they have never faced any players like that since they've been playing. So it's an advantage for us. We now have to show up and ensure that defensively we stay compact and we stay disciplined. In the Cayman game, we started to get complacent because we were winning by so many goals. So we became complacent. That can't happen against Dominic. We have to ensure that the entire game, for the 90 minutes, we stay compact, we play right, we attack the way we're using to attack. We're used to attack, and I think we should come out ahead.
All right. Another question?
Yes, Earl, if you will oblige. Yes, hi, Coach. Congratulations on the win.
Go ahead, man.
2 things. Yeah, 2 questions. I'll just give them in one at a time. First, the ruthlessness in terms of attacking that you that we saw on Saturday, was it the one that you wanted, given how you felt that you left goals on the table against Grenada?
Definitely, and remember, the team we're playing is not that strong of a team. It's not something I'm going to say, we did extremely well. It's something that was on the table for us to do. We had to exploit. We didn't do it in Grenada. And I, as I said to young ladies, the players, that I took a little bit of responsibility for that, because I myself was a little bit relaxed as someone who coached there and know the players. And they came out and did a good job. They brought in another goalkeeper, so it kept on scoring Grenada. We weren't as disciplined as we were against Cayman. So it's a matter of us going out there with the same, as you call it, ruthlessness, and try to get some goals early. The idea for me, my going into the game, is to try and get an early goal
And then a follow up to that first question, given that you now have I think maybe Sherdon may have asked that, but given now that the goal difference is now on your side, how important it is to make sure that you still keep that mentality, even though a draw will be good enough to get you through to the final round in Mexico?
I don't really go in for a draw. I go into with the game. Once we score a goal, then they have to worry about coming back and score 2 goals. And if they do score one goal, then we end up on a draw. So the mentality of the girl is to win. My mentality as a coach is to win the game. If I go into draw, I don't see why I know our team is a superior team to Dominican. They play well, but individual player to player, we are a better team. So for me to sit back with Dominic to get a draw, I think it would be inviting them to score. So I think they have to worry about our attack and stay back a little. I want them to open up, so I'm not going to sit back and invite them in.
Mm-hmm. And then my second question is how valuable has been the return of Marlo Sweatman to the team? She wasn't able to come to the recent team because of injuries. How has having her back helped, not just in terms of the atmosphere in the camp, but just in terms of from a technical standpoint?
Well, if you watch the game, which I'm sure you did, you realize how well she played. She controlled the midfield. I hear some people say she's not mobile. But sometimes in a position that she plays, she doesn't have to be mobile if you have someone helping her. She was complimented by Asha, Chinelo Asha, who did a good job in the middle also. So all she did was protect the passes through the middle to the forwards, although there wasn't any forwards up top for Kim as such. All I wanted from her is exactly what she did. Stay in the middle, ensure that we are. My approach to any game is that we must always have somebody in the central area of the pitch, whether we're attacking or we're defending. So my number 6 must stay in the middle to protect my 2 central defenders. And she did an excellent job, not just by protecting, but by the passes that she made. If you remember the goal, that the last goal, she made a pass, a splitting pass to Shade. And we got the 9th goal. She had an excellent game for a game that she returning from injury. She had an excellent game.
Okay. Thanks much, Coach.
You're welcome, man.
All right, thanks, Daniel. Anybody else?
Earl, is it possible to ask one more question, please?
Of course. Anything for you, Crystal? Go ahead.
Good afternoon, by the way, Earl. Apologies there for my manners. Gaffer, could you please, if you can you share any details on the recruitment of our squad depth and long-term stability?
Repeat the question for me, Crystal.
Could you share any details on our recruitment for squad depth within the defense and long-term stability?
Yes, we don't have a natural left wing back. We do have a right wing back that is part of the old practice, but still waiting on her. She played she played early in the Costa Rica game. Satara Murray. We are looking at someone on the left wing back position, but they won't be ready until the games in July, and I'm looking forward to that.
Okay, would it be worth to test out Tiffany Cameron in the fullback position, because we know that she's trained there not recently, over the years, towards, let's say, the latter stages of last year?
Yeah, I know, and I heard on your program she was mentioned also. So, but
yeah, she has a big fan base, so have to be very careful. Don't want to upset no one.
No, I know that she does, and we have looked at her. I mean, she played in the last couple of games. She will definitely be involved in this game tomorrow. I can say that, but she herself has suggested that she can play in that position. Okay. But I have to look at when in training and all that. I have to make sure that the person is qualified to play there. When I say qualified, is maybe on my instinct must be that she has the discipline to stay and play and do the fundamentals of that position. Understand the fundamentals of that position.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
All right. Any other questions?
Earl, just one additional one. Sorry. I know this was mentioned, Coach, I know this was mentioned already. You said that you had 2 training sessions already at Savannah Park, and 3 if you count today's official last one before the game on Tuesday. What is your feeling about the surface? And even though it's not the most ideal situation, and you're not using it as an excuse, do you think that you'll be able to still do the work on it?
As I said before, maybe you joined me, Daniel. It's not a surface that I look forward to playing on. It's a surface that games are being played on. What we had asked them to do is ensure that they do a lot of watering on the pitch and roll the pitch for us. There are certain areas that need a little bumpy and bouncy, so we have to ensure that, you know, we have to go with a mindset to play the game. A lot of these young ladies have played on bad surfaces growing up. No, I'm not trying to say that they should accept it. I'm just saying that we going to play have no choice. If we're going with a mindset that it is not going to be in our favor, then it's going to turn against us. We have to go now that both teams are going to be playing there. That rep is traveling in, and we have actually had 4 training sessions on there, and it's not wonderful. What I did know is I didn't make the sessions go all the way out, so I just let them have a feel of the surface. I know it goes. So it should be okay. It should be okay.
Yes, good afternoon. Pertaining to sport, I know Sherika and Earl Blake were in action on Saturday. Haven't heard the results. Can you help me?
Earl Blake, he finished on about 4th or 5th. Sherika won every event. That's amazing. It would be on our website.
On your website?
Right.
All right.
Alrick, please mute your phone.
All right. On YouTube?
No, the website.
All right.
NationwideRadioJM.com.
Nationwide Radio.
NationwideRadioJM.com.
JM.com. Thanks.
Let me see what's its title. Hold on.
Right.
Several Jamaican athletes secure top spots at you.
Oh man. Anyway, that happens. Any other question? If there are, oh, by the way, I just want to give the information about the Dominican Republic. I'd love to give you all the information about them, but I can't give you that. But they just, as far as I know, that they should be coming into the island about now. There are some difficulties with their flight last night. So of course, you know that their training session, the official session was canceled this morning. As soon as we get the time for their training session later on, I'll post it in the group. All right. So thanks, Vin, and good luck tomorrow.
Thanks much.
I'll talk to you after the game. All right.
All right. Take care, man. Thanks much. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for joining. Good.